still smouldering from a crash in which 21 people were killed. Tragedy enough at any time. But in that plane were a group of young men who were almost the personal friends of millions. Manchester United, the finest soccer team Britain has produced since the war. And 7 of them died in the crash. 10 others, as well as their famous manager, Matt Busby, were injured. Some so seriously that their lives hung in the balance. Busby's babes, as they were affectionately called, were on their way home from Belgrade when the disaster struck. They were on top of the world. Their 3-goal draw with Yugoslavia's Red Star team had put them through to the European Cup semi-finals. They had high hopes of the English FA Cup. Now those hopes are snuffed out, like the lives of 7 of their finest players.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am speaking from my bed in the Eiser Hospital, Munich, where I have been since the tragic accident of just over a month ago. You will be glad, I am sure, to know that the remaining players here and myself are now considered out of danger. And this can be attributed to the wonderful treatment and attention given us by Professor Maurer and his wonderful staff who are with you today as guests of the club. Again, it's wonderful to hear that the club have reached the semi-final of the FA Cup.
Votes will rescue Ron Atkinson, sacked by Manchester United this week and replaced by Alex Ferguson. The start, perhaps, of another new chapter for United. Certainly the start of another football focus for us. Bob.
Well, Manchester United is the most famous name in English football, and when a manager is sacked at Old Trafford, there's no bigger news. On today's Focus, we look back at Ron Atkinson's reign, the most successful...
I was born to be united. Daddy told me when I was just a baby. When I was 5, I went down the Warwick Road. Now I'm addicted, the only place I'll go. Take me home, United Road, to the place I belong. To Old Trafford, to see United. Take me home, United Road. All my memories.
But this is the one we've all been waiting for. For the first time, could Sir Alex's reign over Manchester be under threat?
The most eagerly awaited Manchester derby since the Premiership began.
Give on.
It's red. The Balotelli ball post. It's 3. Manchester United's miserable day is complete. Against the one team they would not have wanted to lose to. 6 of the best for Manchester City. United not just beaten, humiliated.
Remember the day. We won't forget that.
It is in the fabric of this football club. It is in the soul of this football club. They never, never give up. They just do it time after time after time. United hit back.
For what I am, I'm a winner.
Aleksowi Fergusonowi, Manchester United oficjalnie mistrzem Anglii po raz 20 w historii. Nemanja Vidic, tak jak w roku 2011 na Old Trafford, tak jak wcześniej Gary Neville, Ryan Giggs, Roy Keane, Cantona, Steve Bruce i Brian Robson podnoszą to najcenniejsze trofeum w angielskiej piłce. No sporo wzruszeń dla Alexa Fergusona. Mamy nadzieję, że przyjmuje to wszystko dobrze.
السر يظل هو السر يظل هو السر مهما مرت السنوات. هذا المدرب اللي في تاريخه كان أكبر مبلغ أنفقه لجلب لاعب اليونايتد 30 مليون باوند لضم بيرباتوف. كان أكبر مبلغ أنفقه، أكبر نتيجة حققها في تاريخه في 26 سنة، الفوز 9-0 أمام سويتش في العام 95. أحرز في تاريخه 1988 نقطة في البريمير ليج. يا ساتر يا الله. يقولون أيضا ضمن تاريخه أن استخدم ما يقارب 2000 علكة. 2000 علكة أثناء مباريات اليونايتد. نعم هذه ضمن التاريخ أيضا. ضمن التاريخ أيضا هو الثابت وهم المتغيرون وهم المتحركون. أكثر من 250 مدرب مروا على تاريخهم في تدريب البريمير ليج. تتكلم عن أمور كثيرة تغيرت في ظل تواجد المدرب فيرغسون. 5 رؤساء للولايات المتحدة الأمريكية في ظل تواجد سير أليكس فيرغسون. 5 رؤساء وزراء في بريطانيا. 7 مدربين لليفربول منهم كيني داغليش مرتين. 18 مدرب لتشيلسي. 19 مدرب للمان سيتي. 14 للريال. 19 للإنتر. 14 لليوفي. 14 مدرب لبايرن ميونخ. 13 مدرب للميلان. 11 مدرب لبرشلونة. كل ذلك حدث ومان يونايتد بمدرب واحد هو السير أليكس فيرغسون. نعم هذا السير أليكس فيرغسون. 26 سنة احتفل فيها بالأمس بإزاحة التمثال. ماذا عساه أن يفعل؟
The most revered club in the land. Many clubs aspire to be champions, and in the 21-year history of the Premier League, only a handful have scaled this mountain. We, as the reigning champions, have history at our mercy, and our destiny is firmly in our own hands. One man who has been part of the tapestry of the history of this club has won 5 FA Cups, 4 League Cups, 10 Charity Community Shields, 1 European Cup Winners' Cup, 1 European Super Cup, 2 Champions League titles, Intercontinental Cup, 1 FIFA Club World Cup, and 13 Premier League titles. The impossible dream made possible by the greatest British manager ever, Sir Alex Ferguson.
I've absolutely no script in my mind. I'm just going to ramble on and hope I get to the to the core of what this football club has meant to me. But first of all, it's a thank you to Manchester United, not just the directors, not just the medical staff, the coaching staff, the players, the supporters, it's all of you. You have been the most fantastic experience of my life. Thank you. Your job now is to stand by our new manager.
What a difference a week makes. It's hard to believe that this is the last day he'll make this walk at Old Trafford as Manchester United manager. About to leave the Old Trafford tunnel for one final emotional time. A guard of honour is the most respectful tribute for the man they all call the boss.
It's an historic day at Old Trafford. West Bromwich Albion's first win here since 1978 and Manchester United's worst start to a season since 1989. The pressure is now growing on David Moyes.
I think you have to look at Van Gaal's time at United as a failure. I don't think there's any other word for it. But that doesn't really detract from what else he's done in his career. I think the majority of football careers end in failure.
I just don't know it. It's just a sideways, possession, boring style of football.
I want everything. I want to win matches. I want to play well. I want to play young players. I want to score goals. I don't want to concede goals. I want the fans to be behind us because in the last 10 minutes we are chasing a result. I want everything.
Now here's Mata. Oh, brilliantly done, Rashford here! Oh, what a goal! Oh, what a goal by Rashford for Manchester United!
Martial, Herrera. Martial, chance to win it, he has! They're surely into the FA Cup final.
He really is a fabulous goalkeeper, isn't he? I mean, the last 2 seasons running, he's won the Player of the Season award. He's very special, isn't he?
Well, he's done it again. He's done it again. Brilliant. Oh! De Gea got a hand to it. This is huge. Oh, it's brilliant save. Absolutely magnificent save from De Gea.
Another player that is set to follow Zlatan Ibrahimovic to Manchester United is the Borussia Dortmund playmaker Henrik Mkhitaryan.
Henrik Mkhitaryan, emphatic stuff, direct and positive.
Eric Bertrand Bailey. He's strong, he's got great recovery pace, and to be honest, he's been an absolute revelation for Villarreal.
Only one place to start, and it is our understanding this evening that Manchester United will sign one of the biggest names in world football, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, on a 1-year contract.
I come to win. I don't come to waste time. I don't come to look at the weather. I come here to win. That is my objective, and I don't give up until I win.
Everything they say the time's supposed to heal ya, but I ain't done much healing. Hello, can you hear me? I'm in California.
Вся команда Манчестер Юнайтед переживает трагедию, которая случилась 2 дня назад. Салюта нет, нет этого конфетти, которое обычно окутывает победителя. Но в любом случае кубок кубков, которого уже нет, к сожалению. И наконец Лигу Европы нынешнего года. Браво, Манчестер! Уэйн Руни отправляется с трофеем, который добыла его команда, его партнеры непосредственно в трибуне. Болельщики Манчестера, я думаю, что будут праздновать. Генрих Микитарян с армянским флагом.
And one man stands alone for Manchester United.
Disrespect me. Tell me I'm older. Tell me I'm slower. Tell me I can no longer fly. I want you to.
Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you. Come along and see it's true, but the world is pretty cold, you might need a sweater too. I'ma put a ride on ya, kid from California, trying to make it in life in school they never taught ya. Dreams of my own, I've been working from home. I can do it on my own, but sometimes it gets cold like Now it started as a joke. Now they give